West has actually lost total hope for Nigeria being together and also Nigeria having to be a country, because what the CFR said is really, really true. But indeed, it shows that they do not have any hope of a better Nigeria, or even a hope that Nigeria will exist any longer. Because what they said here will shock you, that people are actually praying for Nigeria not to exist any longer. Well, guys, you will find more details right here about this report, but please ensure you subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, turn on the notification bell, ensure you like and share our videos, and don't forget to also give this video a thumbs up. Yes, you know we're here to give you the best, the most trending, exciting, reliable and authentic happenings in Nigeria, especially in the area of politics. So stay tuned, relax, enjoy, and get the best from here. All right, dear friends, without further ado, let us dive right into the details of this report, because it says right here that the CFR declares that Nigeria will eventually collapse, says the country has shown all the signs of a failed state. Oh, what a pathetic statement to make. Yes, because of the kind of president we have, and also the administration is being run by morons that don't even have an idea of what to do about the current situation of the country. Well, guys, let's get into these details and see why the CFR actually said this and what what they've done to make it to show that indeed there are all signs that Nigeria has been, or Nigeria is now a failed state. Yes, it says according to research findings published by the Council of Foreign Relations (CFR) and the Harvard Kennedy School in the United States, Nigeria has shown all signs of a failed nation, adding that it is now at a point of no return. The research finding, which was released through the organization's senior fellow and former U.S. ambassador to Nigeria, John Campbell, and Mr. Robert Rothberg, who is the founding director, Harvard Kennedy School Program on Interstate Conflicts and President Emeritus. World Peace Foundation said Nigeria is currently in its final phase, from which it would eventually collapse. The organization said their position was not based on emotion or the fancy of using pejorative words to describe the situation, but on a body of political theory developed at the turn of this century and elaborated upon case by case ever since. Its report said Nigeria has since moved from being a weak state to a fully failed state, having manifested all the signs of a failed country, including the inability of government to protect the citizens, large-scale violence, and festering insurgency. According to them, President Muhammadu Buhari, admitting that the federal government has lost control of the situation is the first step towards the restoration of stability. The duo warned that Nigeria's failure as a state comes with negative consequences for peace and security in West Africa's sub-region, as well as Europe and US. Nigeria has long teetered on the precipice of failure, but now unable to keep its citizens safe and secure. Nigeria has become a fully failed state of critical geopolitical concern. Its failure matters because the peace and prosperity of Africa and preventing the spread of disorder and militancy around the globe depend on a stronger Nigeria. Its economy is usually estimated to be Africa's largest or second largest after South Africa. Long West Africa's hegemon, Nigeria played a positive role in promoting African peace and security. With state failure, it can no longer sustain that vocation, and no replacement is in sight. Its security challenges are already destabilizing the West African region in the face of resurgent jihadism, making the battles of the Sahel that much more difficult to contain. And spill over from Nigeria's failures ultimately affect the security of Europe and the United States. Indeed, thoughtful Nigerians over the past decade have debated, often fervently, whether their state has failed. Increasingly, their consensus is is that it is, the report published on foreignpolicy.com said. The report further says there are four kinds of nations: the strong, the weak, the failed, and the collapse. According to previous published research estimates of the 193 members of the United Nations, 60 or 70 are strong. Nations that rank highest in the listings of Freedom House, the Human Rights Report of the U.S. State Department, the Anti-Corruption Perception Indices of Transparency International, and so on. There are three places that should be considered collapse: Somalia, South Sudan, and Yemen. 80 or 90 UN members are weak. Weakness consists of providing many, but not all, of essential public goods, the most important of which are security and safety. If citizens are not secure from harm within national borders, governments cannot deliver good governance. The essential services that citizens expect to their constituents, possibly a dozen or so states, have failed, including the Democratic Republic of Congo, Central African Republic, and Myanmar. Each lacks security, is unsafe, has weak rules of law, is corrupt, limits political participation and voice, discriminates within its borders against various classes and kinds of citizens, and provides educational and medical services sparingly. Most of all, failed states are violent. All failed states harbor some form of violent internal strife, such as civil war or insurgency. Nigeria now confronts six or more internal insurrections, and the inability of the Nigerian state to provide peace and stability to its people has tipped a hitherto very weak state into failure. According to political theory, the government's inability to thwart the Boko Haram insurgency is enough to diagnose Nigeria as a failed state, but there are many more symptoms at a bare minimum. Citizens expect their state to keep them secure from external attack and to keep them safe within their borders. The bargain that subjects long ago made with their sovereigns was being kept from harm in exchange for allegiance and taxation. When that quid pro quo breaks down, a state loses its coherence, its social fabric disintegrates, and warring functions subvert and social contracts that should provide the fundamental foundation of the state. Nigeria now appears to have reached the point of no return. Indeed, few parts of Nigeria are totally and fully safe, the report added. Well, God, I feel devastated, when reports from outside is coming in like this, that Nigeria is now a failed country. Very soon, it will be counted among those countries that have totally collapsed. Is this the Nigeria of our dreams? Is this what we thought Nigeria would become? Nigeria was one of the strongest nations in Africa. How did Nigeria get here? Well, it is so unfortunate that in one administration, Nigeria can fail to this level, and yet they are still not taking responsibility. Rather, they are still pointing fingers to the citizens of the country. What a shame. So, my dear people, please drop your comment, tell us what you think about this, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.